Episode
is
5.
pretty. Yeah, Wizzo is approaching near to an abandoned mine shaft.
True. Wouldn't be a
It would
bad
be
idea to
entertaining.
go for.
It would be entertaining to see him brought low by tiny spiders.
True, but the loot in abandoned mine shafts, because we are playing at 1.12, abandoned mine shafts loot tables did get a bit better. 1.12, so maybe it wouldn't hurt to go try if Wizzo does want to take a gamble. Let's take a look and see where
George and Sneaky are still in caves.
Let's take a look and see what George is up to. Yeah, George still just strip mining away. This has pretty much been the play of the game, the name of the game, the entire time. Just strip mining. I believe.
Sofa's being a little bit lax here. Just took a creeper to the face and is now taking shots with no use of the actual shields.
And this
Sofa
is the
plays
player,
a lot of
remember,
UHC. I presume she knows how to use it.
Sofa plays the most UHC out of everyone. I am pretty sure. So
did Sofa just chuck out a bow?
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
It looks like she might.
Now she just had to worry about the danger of the bat.
She does have an enchanted axe and another creeper. Just that was a bat.
That was the bat. Took out the torch.
You keep forgetting that here on the WOM 2HC we have exploding bats. It wouldn't be madness without it. As we get set and we look at the scores, or in this case, the health bars, Wizzo currently in the lead.
Yeah, followed by Sofa and Monkey in second place.
Of course, couple goals there. We have in third. It looks like it's a tie between Makashi and why did I say couple goals for Sofa and Monkey? I'm sure there's some people who want that to happen.
I'm making no comments. Monkey has acquired a bow.
I thoroughly apologize. Makashi and George.
Makashi, who will resurrect you now to murder you.
George in third.
Wizzo's taking shots.
Let's take a look. Wizzo. Was it It must have been gravel.
No, he got shot by a.
No, he did get shot.
You can see the arrow. There is a bunch of badness right underneath him.
Oh yes, I see. Ugh. It is episode 5. We are one episode out from being forced to do deathmatch, so we'll see where everyone is standing. This is pretty much, you have 20 minutes to make your last-ditch effort. If you want to go to the nether,
if you don't spend this whole episode just fine-tuning, refining, filling out your loadout, then you are probably wasting your time for the most part.
Wizzo going for gold. Let's take a look at what everyone else is up to. Let's head over to George, see what George is. Of course, strip mining.
Yeah.
George, one of the few people who's wearing diamond armor out the gate. Not that many people have diamond armor, it seems. We have Monkey, who's fully dead.
Sneaky is rocking a diamond sword.
Diamond sword. I'm pretty sure, if I remember the achievements from chat correctly, the only other people that do have diamond armor crafted is, I believe, Sofa. And, I believe Wizzo also has some diamond armor crafted, but not wearing it.
And, of course, Monkey is in... Between Monkey and George, there was a full set of diamond armor.
Speaking of the women of the UHC, let's take a look at Makashi and see what she uses. Still underground. No one except, I believe.
Yeah, a lot of people aren't really visiting the surface.
Yes.
Which stands to reason, because the main thing we're after in this kind of game is going to be diamonds, and those are deep underground.
True.
But given that this is, of course, a UHC populated entirely by YouTubers and Twitch streamers, you expect them to be a bit more on the content mind.
True. You would expect a little bit more exciting. Makashi, we have to remember, episode 1 had a very fantastic start. First person to get armor, if I remember correctly. First person to get armor. I believe she found a village, right?
She spawned in a village.
Yeah, so she had the best start out of everyone. However, with how long Makashi has been grinding down here, just have to see if it pays off. Makashi, of course, not enchanted at all.
Not enchanted, not currently decked out in diamonds.
I'm pretty sure everyone else is at least enchanted. I think the only other person actually is George. Let me take a look at George. See, I believe George is enchanted at least a little bit. Yeah, George is fully enchanted.
Yep.
George is fully enchanted. Wizzo took a bat, did take some lava damage, from the bat, but is also fully enchanted. Monkey, of course, also fully enchanted. Sneaky, I believe Sneaky is
The
also
enchantments are really
enchanted.
gonna, depending on what enchantments these people have, it could really make a difference. But I think I think that difference will be beaten out by the diamonds.
Sneaky's having a rough time with the bats, but I believe Sneaky is... Oh, Sneaky's also not enchanted. Oh no, Sneaky is enchanted. I couldn't tell from the lack of
Sneaky
light.
is enchanted and has currently used an apple.
Yes, Sneaky did have a very rough time with those bats. Sofa
Having to
is
use a golden
enchanted.
apple to survive the bats, you know, it doesn't get much worse than that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Mikashi's the only one, even though the first person to really suit up is the last person to get enchants out the gate. We're gonna have to see if Mikashi can hold on, because just because you don't have enchantments doesn't mean you don't stand a chance.
Well, as
In
the
this
good book
UHC.
says, those that will be last shall be first, hence we will
Yes.
therefore be the winners.
Of course, yes, we are the true winners. Everyone knows
Yeah.
in the UHC, the people who die first, those are the real winners.
Yeah. Yep,
Oh,
in the
wait,
end, all...
two emeralds to kill
Yes,
course.
of course, in any well-orchestrated UHC, the living ultimately do not outnumber the dead.
It's true. It's true. We'll have to see what happens with Sneaky trying to bargain. We always do have one person that tries to bargain. It was worth a shot. Well worth a shot indeed. Sneaky, you can't.
You never know if you
can't
don't take the
overcome Endo.
opportunity. Oh,
As we
Mikachi
take a
has
look-
healed up considerably.
That's true. We'll have to.
She's now
see what-
actually in first place for health.
Yes.
I will say
Very
George
interesting.
does know how to use lava in combat, so it remains to be seen how well that'll turn out.
Speaking of George, George did come across a spawner. Not sure. No, this is not the one that Sofa came across. Completely different spawner,
Ah,
a zombie spawner.
That was
so,
a double chest, and she destroyed the spawner.
Yes. Some decent loot from what it looks like Wizzo might have gotten. We'll just have to see if that pays off in the end. Could use that zombie grinder for XP, which it looks like that's what George is going to be doing. Hopefully, if George doesn't die to the zombie first. Taking a page out of Sofa's book, it seems.
A single mob spawner grinder for XP is going to be very slow, though. And we
True,
are, of course,
but-
in the penultimate episode.
It is true, but any XP is good XP in this sort of situation, because like you mentioned, Lying, this does come down to a battle of enchants, it seems, for the most part, with everyone pretty much being fully enchanted. It does come down to just who has the more powerful enchants, who has the durability, who has the stamina to go all the way.
It
You
will
can
be
have
noted,
protection.
however, that George's equipment is already in fully enchant mode, so consequently he's going to have to start crafting either an anvil or straight up new gear in order to start enchanting more.
True. If George wants to get more powerful enchants, we'll have to make another set, use an anvil to stack up. Sneaky taunting Mikashi, even though Mikashi said that they already have emeralds to their name. Good dirty talk. As we get set as
Mikashi may be tipping her hat there, that's saying that she doesn't have any diamonds.
True. True.
We'll swap emeralds for diamonds.
Just
Wizzo
threw
threw
away
them away.
Oh no. Wizzo, very confident. If they're throwing away diamonds, very confident.
Well,
In
if
the-
he just threw them away, I'm not seeing them. I can see 2 emeralds they just threw away.
Let's take a look at Wizzo. Wizzo mining up. I'm guessing Wizzo's going back to the surface.
Maybe he's in need of more llamas, who knows?
True. Llamas are very important. Actually, Wizzo isn't too far from where they were when we last left Wizzo. So we'll have to see. Speaking of checking in on some players, let's take a look at what Monkey's been up to. It's been a while since we've seen what Monkey has been doing. Monkey actually looks like Monkey's in the same spot as well that they were in the last time we checked
Yeah,
on them.
I think this may very well be the exact
Ooh.
lava pool we left him at.
Monkey's crouching. I wonder if Monkey
Has he
suspects
spotted
that
somebody?
someone's nearby. We're taking a look to see if there's anyone nearby. Doesn't look like it. We're just seeing some zombies, some skeletons, and some bats. Oh my. Sneaky regaining some health as we get set. Monkey also regaining all the way back to first place.
And he's got
don't know.
enchanted diamond armor now.
It's true. Fully enchanted out.
Yeah,
but
Monkey
with
looks like he's taking every advantage he can.
Yes, very curious. I wish we had seen Sofa. Ooh, taking some damage. We'll have to check and see what Sofa got into. I'm guessing it was a bat. Ooh, some spiders.
Spiders and skeletons and bats. Oh my.
Oh my.
And there is an Enderman here. Enderman can be deceptively dangerous, especially in games like this.
True. But Endermen are also very helpful in this situation. Ender pearls are very good to have in a UHC, especially 2 Endermen. Even more useful. Sofa, of course, near a spider spawner, so spider does loot has not generated, so I can't see what's going on in that dungeon. Sofa going.
She has angered the Enderman. She needs to be very careful here.
Sofa preparing wisely. Will Sofa get the Ender Pearl? Sofa going into the axe, a weapon of choice. As we saw at 1.9,
Nice.
the axe did become more powerful. Not picking up the Ender Pearl. Very surprising choice. Oh wait, hang on, Sofa's coming back.
I think she's securing the area before she gets too loot greedy.
True. Sofa surprisingly not going for the Ender Pearl. The Ender Pearl, a very, very helpful tool. Oh, going back.
Well, we do have to remember that throwing the Ender Pearl will cause damage.
True, but I think
is a
in this
trade-off.
situation, with Monkey being as stacked as he is, I believe it would probably be to her advantage to try to get away from that as quickly as she can if Monkey does go.
I don't think anyone else on this team has any kind of real meaningful advantage over Monkey. The best thing that they're going to try to do, I would say, would be to try and get him into lava. It'll slow him down and it will do a lot of damage.
I do agree. I think fire damage is really going to be the game here if anyone wants to take out Monkey. Despite you have the durability of the diamond armor, fire damage affects everyone the same. Fire damage is to be quite blunt, a bitch and a half to deal with. We'll just have to see how that goes once we get to the final battle. Let's take a look at Wizzo. Wizzo back up on the surface, just going up
back to full. Monkey trading down with some shots from a skeleton, it seems.
Wizzo exploring a mountain cave as we get near the end of episode 5, and we get set for deathmatch. As people may remember, when we started this series, this season, I should say, once episode 6 hits, everyone's going to be teleported in for deathmatch. So, at this point, everyone's got to make sure that they are at the top of their game.
Monkey does appear to have an enchanted bow. It's going to be real hard for people to deal with that.
True. Not very many people we've noticed actually have bows in this UHC, which is very surprising.
Relatively few of them even have banners.
Makashi
their shields are
finally getting diamonds.
But will she be able to use it before she gets teleported? She's digging out redstone instead.
Ooh, Wizzo, could their fortunes turn? They are coming up to a village. We'll see what loot.
But is it the village of Mikachi?
That's true. Well, they are on the upper side, so let's take a look, and we'll have to see. Killing sheep for reasons? I'm guessing just for the experience at this point. Let's take a look and see what Wizzo.
There are still villagers.
There are still villagers. If Wizzo has emeralds, which I believe Wizzo does.
Wizzo may in fact have dumped his emeralds on his climb up.
It's true. We'll have to see. Looking around for chests.
Nope, he's just murdering them.
Hey, if there's no chest to be heard of, I would be upset too. And no, unfortunately, it doesn't seem like there is also a blacksmith here. So this is pretty much a, bar none, a not great village, unfortunately. was hoping for fortunes to be in their favor, but it seems like that's the case. Poor Wizzo. Let's take a look and see what else everyone's up to. Makashi, of course, did just get diamonds, so let's see what Makashi has spent those diamonds on.
She may, in fact, have only found the one diamond.
You know what? Going in with a diamond spade wouldn't be that bad of an idea if you can get some sharpness. Then why not? Sharpness.
I think you have a differing idea to what a good idea is to me.
Hey, you gotta do it for the content sometimes, Lying. You gotta do it for the content.
We've watched 2 consecutive episodes that mostly consist of people digging through a big tunnel, and you think they're worried about content now.
Listen, we're the entertainers here. We're doing a good job keeping this content alive, as everyone else is just suiting up. Wizzo's still in their village that they found. Probably gonna stay there till the deathmatch starts. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea, quite honestly. Easy protection. You don't have to worry about too many people coming out there your way. And you have a lot of buildings to protect your to shield yourself in. Sneaky.
Everyone will be moved when they get when the deathmatch starts. They will be spread around the spawning point again.
That is
So
true.
unfortunately, doesn't matter how confident you are in your bunker and such, you will be moved.
That is fair. Sneaky doing a very smart strategy, protecting themselves with lava as they get their equipment set. This is actually turning to be a very close UHC with Makashi, between Makashi, Sofa, Wizzo, and George, pretty much being the same health-wise. Speaking of which, we should take a look at Sofa, see what Sofa's been up to. Sofa hasn't had the best of luck in the last episode, taking a good amount of damage.
She's dumped a lot of different potion arrows. She does appear to have discarded a healing arrow.
Very surprising.
Unlike George, she hasn't taken the opportunity to use that.
I'll have to see. An Enderman seemingly underneath Sofa. So if Sofa does want to get another Ender Pearl, probably in our best interest to go for it. Looks like that might be what she's not doing.
She's trying very hard not to look at him.
Very fair. If you do notice on tab, Sofa is having some connection issues, so we'll see if that comes to fruition in the deathmatch. We are getting close for time, so should be seeing deathmatch coming pretty soon. We'll have to see what goes down. Let's take a look at Makashi, see if Makashi's doing okay. Makashi, of course, the underdog, essentially, in this situation. What are your thoughts on Makashi and her current circumstances? Do you think Makashi will make it through at least to the start of deathmatch?
Well, I think there's no question that she'll survive to the start of it. I don't know that she'll necessarily be able to take the long game in terms of the deathmatch. Her lack of diamonds has been periling her this whole time, and she did take a lot of damage early on to the silverfish. And in doing so, she also displayed that she can seem to be prone to panicking in the midst of combat, and if you are not timing your swings properly, you will be dealing a lot less damage.
That is true. People do have to remember we are playing in 1.12, so that means we have the 1.9 combat mechanics, which, for those who don't know, favors a lot of strategic hits rather than the 1.8 combat of just spam clicking as hard as you can. There's a lot more strategy that comes to combat now in these later
dawn
updates.
is rising. We can expect
dawn
to see
is
the deathmatch
rising.
starting very
Final
soon.
day. With the final day approaching, that means one thing. It means the deathmatch comes with it. Everyone's regenning.
Yeah,
it looks like
everyone's
everyone
going
knows.
back up.
Everyone's
Sofa
coming
might be
back
starting on a
up.
bad foot.
Sofa, Makashi, and Monkey all at a disadvantage. Everyone else at pretty much full health. Sneaky, Wizzo, and George at full health. So, as
Depending
we get
on
set,
how they've timed this, they may even go in with
Makashi
bonus
also
health.
going to full health. Sofa
There we go.
and Monkey are the only ones at a health disadvantage. We are getting set, ladies and gentlemen, for this final battle.
There we go. This video and many others was made possible by the support of my patrons. whose labors in the dark mines of the deep Nether realm shall one day unleash my ceaseless horrors upon the world. To protect yourself from their awful wrath and reap some sweet rewards in the meantime, head over to patreon.com/lie.